Representative Levin.
Thank you. Good evening, Speaker. Good evening, colleagues of the House, and good evening, everybody else in Iowa who's spent the past months and weeks stressing, waiting, and pleading for us not to change Iowa's AEAs. A few weeks ago, I spoke about the fact that we have a process by which we evaluate our AEAs, a process which has turned up 0 problems, making this entire discussion a solution in search of a problem. I have decided not to simply repeat myself, so once upon a time, we had systems that worked for most children, and we figured we couldn't do any better. For literally centuries, many kids at the edges, for all kinds of different reasons, were left behind, but we didn't know how to build a differentiated system that could serve individualized needs. For literally centuries, we have strived to do better for every individual, to leave behind fewer, to uplift those who were not served by the one-size-fits-all initial systems, particularly in education. In my time as a teacher, the goal was always this new, higher standard, to best serve every student, every time, to find their success. But that can be a challenge. It takes experience and expertise, and it takes knowledge of both the child and their community. So 50 years ago, Iowans came together to put those pieces in place for every kid in every school in Iowa. As the incredible outpouring of appeals we have all received from our districts and across the state demonstrates, that expertise, that experience, and that local knowledge are exactly why Iowans love our AEAs and why our special ed system shines across the country. Whether it is ensuring compliance with 504s and IEPs, collaborating to find strategies to uplift the kids who break the molds, or pooling resources so schools and families can have the tech, materials, and experts that will help their kids to flourish, local area staff are the literal boots on the ground, and most Iowa schools can't afford those boots on their own. So, listening to Iowans statewide, I oppose making changes that centralize this system in the Department of Education in Des Moines, that remove or reduce the direct funding that make the AEAs viable, and that threaten our amazing AEA system. Because Iowa's kids deserve better.
The chair recognizes the representative from